Hello, my name is Vitaly Landa. This is my channel. I'm here to talk about spirituality, about chakras, about energy, about grounding to the earth. So all of those things are extremely important when we live this life, right? If we want to be successful at what we do, if we want to have great relationships, then being able to connect to ourselves, being able to ground, being able to be centered and balanced, all of those things are necessary for that. What I'm finding in our current culture is that there is a missing component about spirituality. When people talk about spirituality, it's all great, right? On when they do yoga or when they meditate, they kind of have their internal experience, which is great. You know, it's a feeling experience. In the spirituality, it is the most important thing to be able to feel. Now, there is also this visual component that I believe some people have and other people crave to have because they want to learn. Like you go to, let's say, a psychic, and he or she sees you and says, "Oh, wow, I see this and I see that," and all of that seems like something is not achievable, is something that is only chosen you have to be born with that ability, but it's actually not true. I want to create this channel for you guys to actually learn how to see energy, how to perceive energy. I think that's the better word. Because energy is, you kind of have to see it visually and feel it at the same time to be accurate. And this internal vision that you have to develop, it's like being in a state of observer. So I'm gonna show you guys what I see in other people, and that will train you on how to see all of those things. It's like developing a vocabulary. You're gonna see in a second what I mean. Okay, so it's like a visual, energetic vocabulary that is important to have in order to see and describe what it is that you're seeing, because sometimes we see certain energies around us and we sort of like, I'm seeing something, but I'm not sure what it is, you know. And it's a great training for everything, you know, for life. You know, when you go on a date, you know, you want to sort of in the first date figure out who that person is, because you know you're on a date, you start, you know, communicating, but later on some kind of behavior comes in and you're like, man, I didn't know she's like that or he's like that. So with these abilities, your first date is going to be enough for you to tell if a person is good for you or not. Same thing goes for business people. I used to be a manager in IT, and I used to hire, and then you know, I would interview a person, and I would immediately know if they're solid, if they have the right energy. Of course, there are qualifications that they need to meet, but in terms of a person, you know, if they're solid, if they can work under pressure. You know, now I own my own company, same thing. I hire people, and they're always good. You know, it's like this ability to see beyond the superficial, if a person is going to be good for what you need them to be. All right. So let me share my screen, and we're gonna explore couple of things here, energies. I'm gonna start with so this is Mikaela Shiffrin. She is the best skier in the world right now, on the female side, of course. So she's beating all the records, and one of the most amazing things about her is that not only that she's beating all those records, she's never been injured. And that is absolutely incredible, because skiing is a dangerous sport. I'm a ski instructor, so I know. So I'm gonna kick it off here. I'm gonna look. I don't really need the sound. So if you look at how she moves, her core, which is her second chakra, is stable, and everything is moving off of that spot in the second chakra. Second chakra is 2 inches below your navel. So in spirituality, from the Indian tradition, we know second chakra is the center of your spirituality, is the center of your sexuality, creativity, and it's a center of your body, right? Measuring from top to bottom. And there is a lot of energy inside and outside of her second chakra right here. I'm pointing with my cursor. So what we see here is that she's using that energy to stabilize herself. And it's almost like it's moving from the back here. There's this energy field in the back of her, and there is an energy here in front. So what she's doing is that is the male energy in the back that is supporting her and pushing her forward. And there's this female energy that is looking out and on an intuitive level and perceiving everything in front of her. Um, and at the same time, um, she's like if you look at her feet, they're moving very, very like a cat or a lioness, very soft, very, very soft, right? And with that softness, her entire being looks extremely strong, like a tank. She's gonna just go through anything towards absolutely anything that she wants. Can you see this? I hope you guys seeing what I'm seeing. Um, Now, if you look at her eyes, you see how focused they are? She's looking ahead. She's not looking down, which means she's seeing the vision of her life in front of her. It's like she's seeing the gold medals. She already got a couple of them, but I'm sure she's gonna get more. And it's this clarity and strength in her vision that is getting her to where she wants, even though she's in the gym, right? There's not much to look at. She's probably looking at herself as a reflection, but it's this internal vision I'm talking about, the internal vision of her life and all the goals that she has. Kind of amazing. Notice that she's kind of filling up the entire space with her aura. It's very present. It's very nice and kind of even all around. It's really great to see such a strong person and how she operates in the world and all the great things that she's achieved. Really amazing example of how we all should be energetically. Um, so yeah, that's my assessment of Mikaela Shiffrin. So thank you so much for watching my channel. I do these kind of diagnostics. You can email me. I'll post my credentials below. And please like my video, share it, and more to come. Thank you so much for your attention, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.